Masters of the Universe, you stand accused of being a boring, unoriginal He-Man misfire and numbskull entertainment for children that does no justice for the cartoon it's based on. Do you plead guilty?
I don't think so.
Your Honor, my client is most definitely not guilty.
You think they don't like us? No, they're just lonely.
First off, I've heard the criticism of Masters of the Universe, and some of it is valid. Skeletor's troops look suspiciously like stormtroopers. He-Man doesn't use laser pistols, and yes, the opening credits and score rip off Superman from 1978. Is this all true?
I'm afraid so. You little worm.
But need I remind you, this was 1987, and at the time, Star Wars and Superman were pretty much the only successful point of reference for bringing someone like He-Man to life.
Can you show us the way?
There's a ton of reasons why this movie still works, yet it's got a 13% on Rotten Tomatoes.
What?
I know, let's discuss why that's not fair.
Do not fail me.
If I only had one reason to explain to you why Masters of the Universe kicks major ass, it's Frank Langella as Skeletor.
Someone is speaking to me.
Now in the original cartoon, Skeletor sounds like a whiny bitch with no lips.
Why do I surround myself with fools?
And I love it, but Langella turned Skeletor into a Shakespearean villain who just dares to drip scene-stealing evil.
I dare anything! I am Skeletor!
Langella was so in tune with playing Skeletor that he even improv'd some of the villain's most memorable lines.
Tell me about the loneliness of good, He-Man. Is it equal to the loneliness of evil?
I'm telling you right now, Frank Langella's performance as Skeletor ranks right up there among the greatest villain performances of the 20th century. You can try to disagree with me if you want, but just watch it and you'll become a believer.
Yes, you will! Or I shall wreak unforgettable harm upon you.
Skeletor is not the only one who is perfectly cast here.
What?
While yes, I admit Dolph Lundgren's accent is a little thick, so are his freaking muscles. There was literally nobody in the mid-80s who looked more like He-Man come to life than Dolph Lundgren.
Good journey!
Then you've got Chelsea Field as Teela, John Cypher as Man-at-Arms. Tell me this guy wouldn't have made a perfect Commissioner Gordon. Meg Foster with her ice blue eyes is perfect as Skeletor's cold-hearted sidekick, Evil Lynn.
For you to rule completely, he must be destroyed.
It's even got the bald principal from Back to the Future hamming it up.
Somebody tell me what the hell's going on around here!
Jesus, didn't that guy ever have hair?
And let's not forget, this is the first big thing that introduced the world to Courtney Cox, if you don't count that Bruce Springsteen music video, and I don't.
Thanks.
Adapting He-Man to the big screen is clearly no easy feat because it's been 35 years and even with the advent of CGI, we still haven't been able to get another He-Man movie off the ground, yet we can get 18 Transformer movies.
Holy shit. I think I'm gonna need some backup.
So for everyone who made comments like, where's Battle Cat? Why is this on Earth? Where's Orko? Can you imagine how terribly this movie might have aged with 80s technology and a green tiger or a floating wizard with no legs? How about thank you for keeping them out of the movie and knowing where to draw the line?
Why is there still resistance?
Which brings me to my next point. Masters of the Universe features some of the best makeup and costumes of the 1980s. To avoid butchering some of He-Man's classic characters, they made some new ones for the film. Karg, Saurod, and Blade, and they all look incredible. Blade does look a little too human compared to the rest of them.
Give me one more chance, Lord Skeletor, and we will succeed.
I honestly can't decide who had more impressive makeup, Skeletor or Saurod.
Mine.
Do you guys realize this is 2 years before Batman 1989 came out? I don't know if you're convinced yet, but these makeup effects are incredible.
Exactly.
If you love the trend of comic book movies with post-credit scenes that tease a sequel, of course you do, you're on Comicbook.com, you owe a debt of gratitude to Masters of the Universe, one of the first films to ever use the post-credit scene to further a storyline, which in this case was Skeletor letting us know he's still alive and a big fan of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'll be back.
Sadly, the sequel never happened, and instead the script for Masters of the Universe 2 was rewritten into the low-budget sci-fi film Cyborg starring Jean-Claude Van Damme.
What?
I've tried to watch Cyborg and just pretend it's a He-Man sequel, and it doesn't work. I can't do it.
Oh, noble.
So there it is. Let me know in the comments if Masters of the Universe deserve better or not. If you haven't watched it, go check it out and then tell me what you think. You can find me on Instagram at CKComedy or Twitter at Chris Killian. Like the video, it helps, and if you're somehow still watching, thanks for watching.
Good journey.
Good journey.
Good journey.
If you like seeing me defend stuff, click subscribe and turn on notifications. Better yet, check out some of our other videos. If you're still watching this, give the video a thumbs up for support. It would really make me feel good about myself.